fight. We'll have another one here starting at 5:15 p.m. We'll bag 12 today. Our plan is to go 4 hours or 8 levels today, but we could bag before that. Yesterday they bagged in a similar size field at level 15, and we're on level 9 right now. So we could only go 6 levels. We'll see. We'll be here either way. My name's Slick Rick. Mile High Kevin is in the box, and we'll go around the table here. We've got some familiar faces and some not so familiar. 2 pair here for Goldberg. Appreciate y'all joining us. Remember, the schedule for this week will be no stream tomorrow, but we'll be back on Sunday evening, where we'll have the culmination of this main event from RunGood. RunGood was in for the last week and a half, and what fun we've had. Second time RunGood has been with us. So Goldberg will win the first hand, and here we go. The chip stacks. We have 2 Dustins and 2 Alexes on the table. Dustin G in seat 1. Joel. We know Joel, the bearded one. He's won so many tournaments here. Alex in seat 3. Crypto Max is in seat 4. Tony's in seat 5. Seat 6, Goldberg. Seat 7, Dustin. Seat 8, Kilo. And seat 9, Ben. Ben literally just bought in right as the stream started. So he's got his starting stack. CryptoMax is correct. Make the final table in this tournament, and they're going to do a racehorse to start the final table. And one of the 9 people will win a $2,000 package to the RunGood Aruba Series, September 17th through the 23rd. $2,000 package there just for free from the RunGood folks. Just want to find out from y'all what you think about the audio. Let me know. Some of you in chat were saying you couldn't hear the table. Let's see if you can now. Big shout out to VW Bug, and I'm sure Yoda of Chatsville will be around. sometimes with tournament audio, you can't hear them because they're not saying anything. So right now, they are not saying a word. So sit tight. We'll wait till some conversation goes to see if you can hear the table audio. Big congratulations to the U.S. soccer team. Just a big win over Australia. Qualifies for the round of 32 if you're a fan of the World Cup.
Bunch of resistance about it.
Happy Poker co-owns a room in Kentucky.
Oh,
I mean, there's still all the casinos in the area that'll have some poker rooms in them.
it's a bunch of riverboat stuff.
Yeah.
You know, that's really common. I know.
Just heads up.
It's near Kansas City. There's a couple. It was cool when I was flying back from Chicago. I got a dope view of Kansas City at night.
Kansas City.
Yeah, you could just see like it's sort of split by the river.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you couldn't see like the city itself. You saw where the river was.
Yeah, sick.
All right, so I believe now we got the audio fixed. Thank you. If it wasn't for Chatsville, sometimes we think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta throw some money out there, right? I don't know how many times I'm gonna be on a live stream.
Yeah.
There you see, 1,000, 2,000, 2,000 are the blinds for this level.
We're all fumbling along.
They've been playing since 11:15 a.m. It is now 4:17, so they've been playing for 5 hours. Buy-in for this tournament was $600. This is the RunGood 250K main event, and we anticipate it going way longer, way over the 250K guarantee. And there's Yoda of Chatsville. We keep our moderators in the dark.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Thank you. It's one of my favorite watches.
We try to give them information, but sometimes we don't know the information of when we're actually going to go on.
Sure.
But they do a good job of finding us. Chip values, the orange chips are 5,000, the yellow chips are 1,000, and the purple chips are 500. Both players with clubs here. Dustin G does not want to see a club. He thinks he does. But he's drawing dead. And lays it down.
Does your son mainly play at the lodge, or?
He does. He
Nice.
plays. He played a little bit the other spot too.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
But I mean, obviously a lot more online than live.
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
244,000 subscribers. If you're not subscribed to our channel, I just got to ask you a question. What more can we do to get you to subscribe?
Awesome.
We bring you low stakes, high stakes, tournament, PLO, heads up. We do it all for you. And we're an award-winning live stream. Did you know that this little channel was voted the fan favorite live stream of the Global Poker Awards?
You move out from Alabama.
That's right.
Got married.
We got the trophy in the studio to prove it.
No. No. Mm-mm.
Got some things to tell you about throughout the day. I'll tell you about one of them after this hand. There's the ace for Tony. Tony's wearing that, looks like a New Mexico artwork shirt. Something like you'd find in Santa Fe. What do you think? So I mentioned we've got some news to tell you about. This coming Tuesday night, you're going to not want to miss this. Nick Sheldon, who used to deal here at the Lodge, now works at another area club, and his lovely girlfriend still works here. He's going through a battle and with some health issues, and we're going to have a special addition to our Tuesday night free roll. You'll be able to, for an extra $20, you'll be able to get an extra $25,000 in chips for an extra $20, and that entire proceed for that rebuy will go to Nick for his battle that he's going to be needing. So all proceeds of that $25K chip add-on will go to Nick Sheldon. So shell out for Shelly this Tuesday night, the 23rd. We'll see everybody for our Tuesday night free roll. Shell out for Shelly.
Get it done.
I posted some stuff on my Instagram today. We've done talking about the new bad beat and also how to redeem comps. I get that question a lot. Slick Rick, I play cash here at the Lodge, PLO and Hold'em, and I know I earn $2 for every hour I play on the cash tables for comps, but how do I redeem them? How do I know how many comps I have? And today on my Instagram, at Slick Rick Lodge, I did an easy tutorial. If Slick Rick can do it, you can do it. It's just that simple. At any time, you can see players' chip stacks at the top of the screen, along with how many players remain. I believe yesterday's flight had 103 entries. Today's flight, 97. So already 200 entries into this with 3 full flights to go. We should easily smash this 250K guarantee. We may just do that tomorrow alone. Saturdays are always huge. Here comes the raise from Kilo with the Snowman, making it 10 grand. Goldberg does not want to play his Broadway cards. And Kilo's going to take down another one. Big shout out to our live stream crew. In back today, we've got Josh, Maestro Matt Sweeney, Chad, and Safi. They are working hard in the room next to me. If you think they're doing a good job, type in Crew Rocks. They would appreciate it. Every time we have Joel on the live stream, his beard, always something special. It could be the 9th wonder of the world, Joel's beard.
You got me.
Kilo's going to win another one with Jack High. Rip is in chat. Rip, I got to meet his daughter, his son, his daughter-in-law, all playing at the lodge, and Rip was very proud of his family, and rightly so. And when you got a family playing poker together, that's a fun family. Jim Bonix pops his head in. Jim Bonix, I would bet a week's pay that he's currently wearing a golf shirt from Bill Murray right now. So all in from Alex with ace-9 and Kilo with big slick has him dominated.
19-5.
Chance to knock out a player. Looking for a 9-ball. Corner pocket is Alex. Otherwise, he's going to be done with this flight. But there's hope for him in 45 minutes. Another flight starts. Looking for an 8, 9, or jack. There's the jack.
Chop it up.
Chop that baby up. Sit back down, Alex. Young fella. Jan Witt says, congrats to the USA team for the 2-0 win. The great thing about this World Cup is seeing how the different nations celebrate. I kind of like how, is it Switzerland that rose? And I know the Netherlands jumps 3 times to the left and 3 times to the right. We don't do anything. The U.S. needs to get a tradition going. Is it Norway? Who rose? Norway, maybe? Kilo is having himself an orbit here. Yeah, Norway rose. I saw their parliament was rowing. Could you imagine the U.S. Congress doing something all together in unison? Ha! Never happened. but Norway's Congress did. Heads up. Joel Kilo's been playing every hand, and why not? He's been winning every hand so far. He won't be winning this hand. Joel goes check, check. Joel will take down hand number 14. Don't forget, every Sunday morning at 9 a.m., another episode drops. This week at the Lodge, your home for poker community action. We give you all the information you could possibly need for the week ahead. That next episode of This Week at the Lodge drops on our platforms Sunday at 9 a.m. Central Time with Slick Rick as your host. Big shout out to Jan Witt out there, just off of his bicycle. G Money in chat, outrageous. Greg is out there. The professor is under the weather. I played poker a little bit with the professor the other night. I hope he doesn't get me sick. Nah, just get well, sir. Great shot of our felt and our stream sponsor, Club WPT Gold. I'll tell you something that Club WPT Gold and the Lodge are doing together after this hand. If you ever plan to come to the Lodge, you're going to want to create yourself a Club WPT Gold account. It doesn't cost anything to create an account and upload your driver's license. Crypto Max with the ladies, 3 bets here to 15,000.
3.5 hours. I've got 2 sons up here. One in San Antonio and one in Austin.
There's the laydown. The reason why you're going to want to create a Club WPT Gold account is the progressive bad beat is back. It started at 25,000 the other day, and it's gone up 1,000 each day. Every day at noon, we click another 1,000 into the prize pool. But you have to be a member, a registered account with Club WPT Gold, and also upload your license. If you're not, and you are part at the table and part of the bad beat, you will not get your share. And that truly, folks, would be a bad beat. Don't do it. Just create the account. It takes 2 minutes. If I could do it, you can do it. Create the account, upload your driver's license, your ID, and you'll be good to go. Progressive bad beat now sitting at 28 grand. Quad fives has to lose and hold 'em with both cards in the hole playing. And a flopped straight flush in PLO must lose for it to activate the progressive bad beat.
Seems appropriate. At least
What?
stays are like.
All hearts.
Yeah.
Aces versus kings. Watch out, folks.
All right, queen.
And there's the ace. That may save Dustin.
You're done.
Two guys named Dustin going at this.
King first sweat.
Again.
King.
And that's it. Dustin's tournament life. Did not realize he had put all of his chips in. So Dustin is eliminated. And now we're down to one Dustin. Aces versus
Gets
kings.
random drawed in here.
Yeah.
That's just going to happen.
That would be fun. Poker's easy when that happens, right?
Yeah. 2 kicks under the table. Aces.
The third time I've gotten aces versus kings in the past 24 hours.
Jesus. Yeah. You run good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen aces versus kings in a long time.
Having against Sean and Dylan.
No fun in his seat. He's begging for a call. And then like, oh, maybe I wasn't.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're never getting a fold out of me with that one.
Jump ball here. Neither player hits this flop. Let's see if Crypto will continue. Look for him to make a continuation bet. And he does. 5,500 into 29,000. And he will take it down. Already 19 hands in to our live stream.
Of course.
It's a good question, Greg, with regards to the differences between tournament live streams and cash live streams. What do you like about each? And do you like one more than the other? Great thing about the lodge is we do some of everything. So the super high stakes we've done recently, high stakes, low stakes. We've also done PLO, heads up, and we do a lot of tournaments. We're doing 2 tournament streams this weekend, today and Sunday. Mixon likes tournament streams more, and Jan Witt likes cash streams more. See? A little bit for everyone.
You're at 15, 25, 25.
Blinds are now up 1,500, 2,500, 2,500. Level 10. As a reminder, yesterday's flight A went 15 levels. Our plan today
What's up, Lisa?
was to go 8 levels total.
Look.
So chances are there's a good chance we'll bag before we hit our 8th level. We're already on our 2nd level of the day, streaming 1,500, 2,500, 2,500. Looks like we got an all-in. Big Slick versus the Cowboys from Joel. Joel has a good chance here to knock out Alex. Alex once again for his tournament life. Looking for an ace from space.
Looks like it is.
Plenty of chips.
No ace from space. Alex is eliminated. Joel will take his chips. If you look real close, you can see the family of 4 that's living in that beard. And we're going to wave goodbye to Mile High Kev and say hello to OG Lisa. She's the 2nd dealer in the rotation.
Hi.
Cryptomax with a hunk of chips, 60 bigs. Nobody really in panic mode as Ben and Tony are the short stacks at the table with 17 bigs.
No water in this room.
You guys got these giant waters.
Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna get one too.
With 372 people watching right now, let's do a little roll call. Let me know where you're tuning in from all over the world. I'll try to give you a shout out. Roll call.
This is mine.
We'll probably be seeing a player or two come to the studio to fill the gaps. Eric is from Minnesota.
About that.
Paul from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Joanne Curran from California. Greg from Indiana. He's a Hoosier. Dr. K is from Newport Beach, California. Nate in the Woods from Kyle, Texas, just down the road. JB Darch from Lamarck, Texas. Guy from Ottawa, Canada. James from Victoria, British Columbia. A lot of people from Canada here today. BCF Elite watching from the Horseshoe in Lost Wages, Nevada. Do you say Nevada or Nevada? Ben in seat 9. He's going to go for it here. 6,000. Joel, pocket pair, decides to let it go. And Ben, nice play from Ben, taking down that pot. VX from Newfoundland, Canada. Fred Reset from Amsterdam, the Netherlands. We're huge in the Netherlands. Robbie from Lavernia, Texas. We've got a lot of people from Canada who love our stream. The largest Skull Mike fan club in North America is located in Winnipeg. Irish Eyes checking in from Ireland.
seems appropriate.
Dark Soldier, how you doing? Yuri checking in from Mexico City. Is Mexico City still the largest city in the world? At one time it was. Is it still the largest city in the world. Chris wants to know, why is the commentator so angry? Am I? I don't think I'm angry. I've been angry before.
One day.
Still got you. That's half the battle.
Believe it or not, I was not too far off. I know it's no longer the largest city, but Mexico City held the title largest metropolitan area in the world during the late 20th century. So at one time, Mexico City was the largest city in the world. I knew I wasn't that crazy.
Happens.
Everybody gonna know when it happens.
Right?
Little mystery hand for Goldberg.
Can't say nothing. There will be some.
Surprised they haven't brought more players in.
Goldberg's looks like he's wearing a pretty comfortable hoodie. Going to fire out here, 2,500.
And
Tony says,
12%.
now, let's go on to hand number 27.
That makes sense.
You're watching the Run Good main event. This is Flight B. There are 5 total flights, 1 more today at 5:15 p.m., 2 more tomorrow, 11:15 and 5:15, and that'll do it. We'll come back Sunday for day 2, and we'll be on Sunday evening. Look for us to get a Sunday night of Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all those
Diet Coke.
fathers.
That one's fine. Diet Coke, please. Thank you.
It's your day on Sunday. Now, $250,000 is the guarantee of the prize pool. We'll go way over that. $600 was the entry fee for this. believe you got 40,000 in chips for your $600 entry fee. They'll play down to 12 players. Once they get to 12 today, they'll all bag and come back on Sunday for day 2. But play will stop once we get to 12 today. Folks, do you want a brand new Rolex Date Just watch? Well, we're giving one away. And it's pretty easy. Every time you come to the lodge and play in either a tournament or a cash, once per day, you will be given an entry. Come every day, you'll get an entry every day. You can also get an extra entry by going to our friend Instagram, Victoria.tx. Follow them and let them know through direct message that
no, it's within 2, I think.
Slick Rick or the lodge sent you there. And we'll give you an extra entry if you do that. We'll give this watch away in August during our Monster main event, the Monster Tournament. And you don't have to be present to win. That's a beautiful watch. Valued about $12,000. A Rolex Datejust.
Yes, please.
Table is not saying much.
Chris.
Kilo has chips to spare. And he's got about 65,000 more chips than the person who's second in chips, CryptoMax. Top 2 for Kilo. He's having a great start through 30 hands. He's really chipped up here. Goldberg with queens is in trouble. Kilo's going to reach for some chips. 44,000 in there. Looks like he's going to bet a little less than half pot there. Goldberg drawn dead is going to make the call. A queen would be a disaster for Goldberg. There's the boat. Runner, runner, aces for Kilo. And that may let Goldberg call here because now with 2 aces on the board, it's much less likely that Kilo has an ace himself. But Kilo's got the boat, deciding what can I bet. Goldberg only with 33,000 chips left. Kilo's going to say, give me half of it. Like I said, yep, there's the call. And Kilo's going to take down a huge pot. Think he might have gotten the call for all of it. I'm pretty sure had Kilo asked for all of Goldberg's chips, he probably would have gotten the call. When that second ace hit, it just, Goldberg's probably saying, well, 2 aces out there. Harder for him to have one, but he did. Mike Potts checking in from Halifax, Canada. A lot of Canadians. Oh, Canada. All in here. Little mystery hand. Getting word here that these cards are a little off. Joel does have ace queen, but seat 5, we're getting word, has pocket 10s, and seat 6 has pocket queens. So getting word that the graphics are a little off here.
Classic race.
So both Tony and Goldberg have pocket pair. Tony's with the tanks, Goldberg with the queens. So this is for Goldberg's tournament life. There you see it. Goldberg looks like he has to fade an ace or a 10. And does. So Goldberg's going to get the much needed triple up. It shows that Joel won, but he did not. Guess there was a side pot between Joel and Tony. Goldberg was in for 18,000 for his tournament life, so he's going to get 54,000 of that 85,000.
Dang, might be chip leader right now.
Frustrating.
37 remain in this flight. And the flight C is going to start in 15 minutes.
Oh, I said raise.
Like,
Goldberg's going to take down the blinds there. Beats B in chat says he always feels the urge to show his hand when he wins. Yeah, probably not the best practice in the world. I mean, sometimes it's good to show. If you want to do some advertising to the table to let them know that you have it. Or maybe you show when you don't have it to show that you're not tight. Every now and then showing a hand when you win is not the worst idea in the world, but if you do it every time, then you're giving away too much unnecessary information. I try to show when I want to provide information to the table that helps me. If a table thinks I'm tight, maybe I show a bluff. If a table thinks I bluffed too much, maybe I show when I really had it. Dustin flopping trips here and a boat for Kilo. Watch out here.
Might have just made me lose the absolute minimum.
I knew you had pocket 8. I'm running too
So Dustin in trouble, looking for an ace or a 9, or else he is eliminated. And Kilo just having a hell of a live stream so far. Ace or a 9 or a queen.
bad. No.
Doesn't happen. So Kilo eliminates Dustin, and we've lost another player down to 36. Poker's My Life says, dust in the wind. Very good. I see what you did there. All we are is dust in the wind. Poker is My Life says, I never show any cards, period. You never show if you quads, full royal flush, straight flush, you would never show.
How's the US doing?
I always show that.
Nice.
Almost.
I didn't even have it on in here.
Using on
Well,
you.
they were up 2-0 when we left. It's not.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to blow a 2-0 lead in soccer.
Yeah.
Who was it, Australia?
Can't get caught.
Josh comes in to the table. I know Josh.
Guarantee them,
Josh and my son,
Yeah.
it does.
Yep.
fraternity brothers.
A little button on the side. You have a little green button.
Yeah, Mexico got guaranteed too last night when they beat South Korea.
Yep.
Starting to figure out who the round of 32 is going to be.
You know how it works? How the bracket works after this?
No. I,
We're Americans. None of us know how that
yeah, I was going to say.
We call it soccer.
My knowledge is from watching the game and watching their little graphic of the country light up in green, and they're like, "Oh, they advance."
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy.
Kilo is running over this table. He's got 321,000 chips. Wow. And he's going to win another one. small pot here for Kilo, but he's up to 328.
How you been, dude? Haven't seen you around in a while. Yeah.
Good.
You
I'll
played
take
a few. Huh?
take the glasses off. There we
I
go.
had
Okay.
I probably had long ass hair last time we played. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. How you doing?
You're watching the Run Good main event. They came in starting on the 11th of this month, and we've had a lot of fun. Had a seniors event, had a bounty event,
Recognize people when I see it. They're
PLO event. This is the main event, $250K guarantee, $600 buy-in. Still plenty of time to get here.
Getting it.
It's the Run Good Summer Series.
Get there.
Couple
Mine
more
like
weeks.
stalls out after a certain length.
That's
What a race.
boss level.
Joel, the end boss of beards. Yeah, I can do 5 o'clock shadow pretty well, but I can't really do a proper beard.
By the way, when I say seat 1 was a fraternity brother of my son,
Time we played again?
it's the same fraternity I was in, only 30 some odd years earlier.
In one of those like 40Ks or something like that.
That tracks. I was out of the country for like 2.5 months, so it
Oh, okay. I kind of
Where'd you
took a
go?
break.
Lots of beards going on at this table.
Oh my.
was great. Had a single
It's
backpack
just big.
to my
What
name.
part?
Southeast. So I started in Vietnam, and I did Thailand, Singapore, Bali, Hong Kong, Macau, and Hawaii.
Holy smokes.
It was a lot of fun.
Where do you sleep at night? When you say backpacking? are you talking
Hostels.
Hostels?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Well, especially like I'm 24, and there's a lot of people my age in hostels, and it's, you know, that's a really good way when you're traveling abroad to meet people that you're, you know, going to be able to go out with or, you know, make friends with.
It makes it affordable.
Exactly.
Then you get to do more.
100%.
Never stayed at a youth hostel. Have you? I just envision
What's the worst
That,
part?
that life back to here.
Hmm?
How did you change?
uncomfortable beds and dirty floors. Am I
To
wrong?
be on the streets of Vietnam.
Yeah. It's gotta be tough to come back from.
Yeah, so what I always tell people is, you know, out of all the places I went, I enjoyed Vietnam the most. And if you get a chance, go to Vietnam within the next 2 years, because the country will realize what they have, and they'll jack up the prices the way what happened to Thailand. So, you know, like
Thailand's
first,
expensive now.
Thailand's expensive now.
Trips for Ben.
Um,
Kilo still looking for a lady or a spade here.
He was with me for like 2 weeks.
Actually, a lady won't help him anymore.
We checking over our hotel.
He's going to be looking for a spade
Yeah, but
and a
these
spade
bars,
only.
These accommodations, et cetera, et cetera. My apologies, they're a little bit more expensive than what you'd find on the street. And all right, cool, let's go up and see what's a little bit more expensive than what you find on the street. We looked, the beer in the fridge is 29,000 dong.
Oh my God.
8,000 dongs $1.
This may be trouble for Kilo. Ben hits his boat. Runner, nut and funner.
Bring up the bottle.
And Kilo thinks he just got there. Here comes the boom.
You know, I mean, when I was in
All in.
Hanoi, like,
We got one of your hands.
Dang, I'm getting
he's gotta
into
show
it. Oh, that's so ugly.
oh wow,
Good hand.
yeah.
That's an expensive
Northern Vietnam's the best though, because Southern Vietnam was built by Americans and Northern Vietnam was built by Vietnamese. So there's just more culture.
How was it being an American?
Surprisingly, not as bad as you would think. There's really not that many Americans over there, because Americans travel to Europe or the Caribbean or South America.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of Europeans or Australians that go to Southeast Asia. So actually, in my entire 2.5 months of me being there, I met under 5 Americans.
Holy
That's
smokes.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
But however, I did. Yeah, it was really cool because one of the hostels. I met
Even when
him,
Kilo
I still keep in contact.
loses a
with
hand, he
the internet.
makes a hand.
But
I shouldn't have been.
Lost with the straight there.
you can't beat the
That's a
2
big
Americans
mistake
at
on
beer
my
pong.
part.
You can't.
Yeah. of course.
No one came close.
That's a mistake.
That's our sport.
It might as well be because it sure ain't soccer.
Yeah.
I doubled you
Hey,
up.
you're doing all right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Good luck, sir.
There's a little spot on it.
Cryptomax with the tanks. It's a fair fight. Big Slick suited for Tony. But this is for Tony's tournament life. On hand number 38, 31 players remain. We'll go down to 12.
Oh, the bugs.
Buggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of bugs.
Biting? Or just like lots of them?
Just lots of them. I mean,
Lots of them's fine. Biting, not so cool.
there's mosquitoes everywhere you go, but there's not like horror stories or anything like that of bugs.
Needs to fade a heart or a 10. There's the heart.
Yeah,
Cryptomax gets there. And Tony quickly bolts out of the room.
by far
Because we're on the stream
was
table.
I have home field advantage here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't make
Cryptomax wearing some sort of
I got
I did
merce,
the Hajong Loop
10%.
a man purse.
province in northern Vietnam called Hajong.
Huh?
And there's hostels that offer this
10% equity
experience.
advantage.
Yeah, it's
4
pretty,
days.
That's
pretty
all you got in
fucked
your
up.
sack?
Province
know.
is
Well, I don't
there's
play
a
any
road
games,
that
so-
connects the entire province. You can go around,
Stacks. There you see him. Kilo 96
or you
bigs.
go up in the mountains.
You go up in the mountains, you go down low, you go all
of it.
around. It's the entire province. So it takes 4 days. You're probably on the same day. You got 100 people with you, and you're in groups of 10 during the day. At night, you all meet up. But you're on the back of a motorbike with like an experienced like local driver, so you don't hurt yourself.
That is not the payouts. Nightbot is incorrect. That
No,
was for our last tournament. We won't know the payouts until
Dancing drunk at night,
Sunday. Sunday is
She-
day
she
2,
gathered
so we're still in day 1 flight. So no
the
payouts.
furthest possible point from any sort of civilization. So she had to ride on the back of a motorbike. They fixed up a brace with chopsticks and like gauze.
And opium?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
But actually, I keep in contact with her too. Her name is Candace, and she lives in France.
Nice.
My buddy, like the one I was traveling with that I was telling you about, was the one that like he was dancing with her, and he like went to go spin her, and she slipped and fell and fucked up her knee. So like he feels like partially responsible, and he got the nickname Breaker of Knees.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, but she like texted him an update when she got surgery and was like, "My knee's fine, I'm in pain, but everything's good."
How's Hawaii?
I love it. We go to Maui every year. We have a family reunion out there.
You scuba dive?
I love scuba diving. I went in Bali.
Yeah, I want to go there.
Goldberg, just a world traveler. The professor says he's the Rick Steves of the live stream.
Ollie?
All in. Rick Steves never played poker.
Yeah, I haven't done the crater. Done the I don't know what that cathedrals. I've done that out there. I think probably everybody does that, and you go through the hole, that blowhole thing. That's fun. I've done that twice.
Yeah. I loved Macau too. Yeah,
I
I
don't know
got
if
to
went to Macau.
I got to go play some poker out there. They had the Macau Poker Open, but I found out they're not legally allowed to advertise tournament series in Macau. So like it's super, no one really knows what's happening because there's this like big sort of guy in the poker world over there that he organized a tournament series, collected the prize pool, and then ran off.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, so the government said you're not allowed to advertise these things anymore. So like, I showed up to Macau and they're like, yeah, the Macau Poker Open's going on. You know, they got the main event this weekend. I'm like, great, I'll fire a couple bullets. You know, but you can't find it anywhere online. They can't post it.
Such a dangerous bet.
It's kind of crazy playing poker in another language.
They announce in English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, if it's a table full of, you know, Chinese, Asian, whatever it is, they'll, if there's no ambiguity in terms of like what ethnicity people are, and if they understand Mandarin, they'll be speaking Mandarin. But you know, when I show up to the table, they're like, announce bet in English.
Jake says, let's go. Welcome back, Lodge. Yes, we reopened on May 26th, and we didn't look back. It has been a great opening. We've got a brand new restaurant called Frank and Margie's. Fantastic Italian food, and we're
One would expect to be
$2 comps,
Vietnam.
a progressive bad
Northern
beat,
Vietnam, by far the coolest place I went to.
You go out there too.
which is now sitting at $28,000, goes up $1,000 every day
like the nature
at noon each day.
party. Like
It's the price
nightlife.
point to the people. You
Yeah.
know, like the people are super
Sure,
kind and
food's
welcoming.
Amazing too.
I actually am kind of a big hater in Thailand, of Thailand, just because like the people are kind of resentful of you.
There's a bunch of creepy
There's
dudes
so much
that go there.
tourism.
Yeah,
Creepy
well,
dudes.
I mean, so 30% of that country's economy is tourism, so they can't like turn away tourism. However, the locals are really sick of the tourism. You know, like as I was leaving, they were actually voting in Thailand's parliament to shorten the tourist visa from 60 days to 30 days. You know, they're really sick of a country as a country of the tourism. You know, they in this sort of announcement, they named a bunch of countries that like are being problematic. They named like Chinese tourists, they named Indian tourists, Russian tourists were another one, but they didn't name any real European countries. They named British people because apparently British people get too drunk. That's what they said. But they didn't name any like core European countries or America. You know, so they were kind to me, you know, because I think in general Americans are pretty kind abroad. So
Poker Face Ash in chat
I was talking to a dive master.
is excited to get in the mix tomorrow. 2 flights tomorrow, 11:15 a.m., 5:15 p.m. There's also a flight that started just 3 minutes ago. So 5 total flights in the Run Good main event. $600 buy-in, $250K guarantee. We're expecting, I would guess,
yeah,
It's something gardens.
it's going to be over 300,000
I want to go dive
by
in
the
Philippines.
time it's all said and
Over there,
done,
people
which
were really talking highly about
in the
it.
prize
I
pool,
think
which
it's
is
that part of Asia will out
not
there.
too shabby.
Next time I go to Southeast Asia, I think I'm going to do like Philippines.
You say
Sorry.
Houston,
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Texas,
Houston, Texas,
for
outside.
scuba diving.
For scuba diving. Yeah, it's not in Houston,
Yeah.
but it's out of ways. You got to go on a liveaboard because I think it's like a 8-hour boat ride or something like that.
So you're going out in the middle of nowhere.
You're going out in the Gulf, yeah. But she
Passing
said
all the
it's,
oil.
Yeah,
it's
for real.
amazing.
You're passing the carcinogenic coast.
Yeah, they said.
Everybody with a decent starter here.
Go another 20 miles and you're there.
There's the 10 for Kilo.
I hate the Texas beach.
Also has the ace of spades with 2 spades out
Honestly,
there.
we're so close to Mexico, though.
Right.
You can just
Yeah.
fly to Mexico.
I haven't seen Cinnabon, Joe, and Curran
Yeah, Tulum.
2 hours.
today, so I don't know if he's going to plan to play this tomorrow.
What-
Cinnabon's not really a tournament player.
Australians.
He will say that himself.
Like, yeah, you know,
No, it makes sense.
there are a couple guys that I'm still friends with too, that live up in like the northern side of Australia, live in Perth, and they're like, yeah, it's a 300 Australian, what's it called, Australian currency, whatever it's called,
So Joel gets out of the way
and it's
with his
like
gut
2.5
shot
hours,
possibility.
$300,
Makes
and you're in
sense.
Bali for the weekend.
Man, the fucking AUD is rough, man. The casinos and AUD.
The regulation there is so brutal. I like couldn't get money in when I was
Top pair, ace kicker for Kilo, along with his flush draw, but 4-liner to a straight.
It was on my passport,
8,000.
and they're like, it needs to be on there. I was like,
Gonna
look,
fire out
I'll wire this
8,000,
money
and
in,
Dustin
but
has to
they
decide
let me wire this money, and they're like, we can't do it. They like just got busted for money.
whether he wants to
So I had to find
look for a
someone to
king.
trade crypto for cash.
9 would
And I did a
chop,
tournament series when I was over there.
but he
I
doesn't.
brought like
He gets
5
out of the way.
AUD, and I was like, oh, this is not enough.
No,
I was hoping they would just let me wire when I was there. But yeah, it's a shit show.
that is a shit show.
The gambling odds are really bad too. They only have free bet blackjack.
You serious?
The rake is $25 a hand in 1-2.
What?
Yeah.
I understand how that even like exists.
I don't know. My girlfriend was playing 1-2 over there, and I was like, she's
Yeah, how
like,
does that
nobody's
game
winning.
even-
She's like, I don't understand what's
How do people
happening.
play?
She's like, all
They
the
must be
stats are
degenerates.
going down. And I was like, yeah, there's only one winner. I
Yep.
promise. You just don't see who it is.
No, it's not a who, it's a what.
Well, that's why there are so many alternative games
Yeah.
outside the city, because the home games have lower rake than the fucking casino.
Yeah, the thing about Macau when I was there and all the gambling is like the smallest possible game was the equivalent of 816 US.
Yeah,
You know, and that's like 1-2 over there.
that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
816, hell yeah.
They had public like 2550 or 50-100 like
Nice.
equivalent games.
Is it good?
It was decent. It wasn't bad. I didn't play, but
Sick.
Jack for both players, club plus
Yeah.
possibilities for Joel. So he's got
apparently
slightly better
all the
equity,
games out
even
there
though
are
Dustin has
public
the better
and
kicker.
limited. And when a tournament series comes around, if you win a titled event, you get something called a golden pass, where if you want, it lets you skip any waitlist line and they pull up a 9th chair for you.
That's sick.
So what happens is all these European pros that go out and try winning a golden pass,
Yeah.
Dustin wearing his
they
Tom Cruise
get back
Top
to
Gun
to go play the
Aviator Ray-Bans.
dollar
That makes
games
sense. Yeah.
because
I used to own a pair of those back in the 80s.
like on the table I met this German dude who had won a tournament the previous day, and then
So there's the
some Polish
10,
guy that lives in Thailand, runs in
and
Phuket. And he was like,
both
"Dude,
players right
out
now
here, like I'll
will chop here. Queens and jacks with the 10 kicker.
Sick. Hell yeah.
because you just can skip
But
every
it's
line.
quick call from Joel and chop this one up.
Good river, huh?
Somebody.
Club could have done a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of worried about.
Or 3. That's nothing. They still lose.
Chop. Actually, no, he won.
Yeah.
Can I actually wanna play?
We're about 45 minutes from taking a break.
If you want to play 6-12 game in Phuket, let me know.
What's the biggest they got?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I can text him. I have his WhatsApp.
I fold.
Joel's all in here, and he'll take it down. Yeah, watching this World Cup and watching all these stories of these people that travel from all over the world and stay for weeks at a time. It's like these World Cup tickets and travel and hotels and weeks abroad. I mean, this is not a cheap endeavor.
The bounty's great. I should have played the main.
Saw a story the other day that somebody had been saving for this for 5 years
I really want to do Australia, New Zealand.
just to be able to come and cheer on their team. EW Bug wants to know if we have the flux capacitor going. We do not. Flux capacitor is in the shop. So we will take the break with the players. We have some clips of
Yeah, you're supposed to raise me.
Lodge highlights.
Or go all in, who knows? Something like that.
Got to get that flux capacitor fixed so we could speed through time. Like Marty. And Doc. Haven't seen CryptoMax get involved in too many. He's on the button here with ace 7 offsuit. And Goldberg with the Cowboys is going to raise it here. Going to 3-bet to 16,500.
You saved me money. Damn.
Good fold there by CryptoMax. And Goldberg will take that one down on hand number 48. Remember, Tuesday night, you're going to want to make it out to the lodge. Shell out for Shelly. Shelly used to deal here at the lodge. Now he deals at another club. But going through some health issues, we're going to do something special for him during our Tuesday night free roll. You're going to be able to pay $20 for a 25K chip, and all of that $20 add-on will go to Shelly. All of it. So we hope to raise a bunch of money to give to our friend. Shell out for Shelly. That's Tuesday night, this coming Tuesday, the 23rd. Hope to see you there.
I always have it. Remember that?
What?
I always have it.
I don't know. You had King 3 last time.
Pair of aces for both Kilo and Josh here, and 7s for
Want you to fold.
Ben.
What?
I just want you to fold to me.
Oh, that was the size to get me to fold.
Well, I didn't want you to fold with that one, but
Josh with the nut flush draw, too. He's not going anywhere. What's he going to raise here?
I don't know. Up there.
Doing some inventory here. Kick it on up a notch, young fella. There you go. Going to raise. Josh makes it 30,000. Back to Kilo. Kilo lays it down, and Josh on hand 49 will take that one down.
Lisa, can you call server in here?
So I got word that you, in fact, can order an NADC burger in the lodge. You got to go to the NADC app. There is an NADC burger location in downtown Round Rock, and they will deliver for free if you use the Poker 10 promo code, and you'll have your burger within minutes. So you can, in fact, order the world famous NADC burger today. I almost did it, but I already ate. I'm going to do it for sure this weekend. They'll deliver it straight to the lodge. The award-winning NADC burger. NADC stands for Not a Damn Chance. Wagyu Smash Burger. Cryptomax fires out with nothing. He's drawing dead. Let's see if he continues his story. Oh my goodness. He goes all in. It's probably going to work here. Cryptomax with queen high. Blocking a straight. Let's listen in.
I think I got you beat.
You do.
What's the count?
Gonna ask for a count. It'd be for a lot of kilos chips, but he'd still have 150,000 chips if he makes the call and loss. But he could knock Cryptomax out with a flip of the chip into the middle. He's blocking the straight with his 10. Lays it down. Cryptomax gets it through. Cryptomax. And his fans are going wild.
About 75.
All hearts here. Nobody with a heart in their hand, but Kilo is reeling from that. He's dying to know if Cryptomax had him beat there. When he finally discovers he didn't, don't let losing one hand beat you twice. Easier said than done, but if you find yourself in those situations and you make an incorrect play, do your best to move right along and get your mind right, because it will not help you. It will only hurt you if you let it get the best of you. 1,500, 3,000, 3,000. Blind levels.
What's your next trip?
I don't know. I'm good on travel for a little bit. I was there for quite a long time. Hopefully to Aruba for that RunGood pass.
They're giving that away to the final table, somebody at the final table.
Yeah.
They have an event there. I think it's a free entry to their main event, plus all the travel expenses.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
How big's that, man?
Assuming it's probably similar to this. I've never seen the RunGood events typically are 500K guarantees.
Is it past
Josh will take down another one.
when it makes the final table?
Yeah, they're
You do a racehorse.
Yeah, they
Start at the
race-
final table.
yeah.
So sick.
I know, right? I was saying like earlier, imagine pulling a high
Bad
triple
beat.
Aruba.
The progressive bad beat is here.
Imagine having
Started at 25,000. We'll go up 1,000 each day at noon. It's already up to 28,000. What qualifies? Well, if you're playing Hold'em, quad fives has to lose using both cards in your hand.
Zach's gonna
If you play PLO, flop straight flush must lose in order to qualify. Everyone must be a member. A registered account on Club WPT Gold. So you got to go to clubwptgold.com, register, and also upload your ID, because you don't want to be at the table and have your table hit the progressive bad beat and, oh no, you do not have a Club WPT Gold account. You know what happens? You do not participate in the progressive bad beat money. 40% goes to the cracked hand, 20% goes to the winning hand, and 40% goes to the table. But if you do not have a Club WPT Gold account and uploaded your ID, you get nothing. Good day, sir. Crypto Max and Kilo going back at it for round 2. And there's the jack for Crypto Max. Starting to heat up. This time, Kilo leads out for 10 grand. Here comes the boom. A slight boom. And a quick fold. Kilo gets out of the way, shakes his head and says, can I beat this kid? Joey Walker Foodie talking smack from his mom's basement. Thinks he can beat everyone. Hey, come on to the lodge. If you truly think everyone is horrible at poker, then why? How can you afford not to get to the lodge? To scoop up all the money. Kilo flopping trips. Josh fires out 6,000. I imagine just a flat call here. When you another spade out there. Nobody with spades. Let's see if Josh continues his story. He does not. Ready to shut it down is Josh. Or is he? Yeah, he is. Kilo's going to win a 28,500 chip pot.
Done betting it for you.
Yeah, I can't bet on the
Yeah.
on the turn. There's nothing I can do.
Listen,
I'm
Thank you.
asking for server again. Oh, okay. Yeah.
29 minutes till we go on break. We're 2,000, 4,000, 4,000. We'll go on break. We'll play you a little video. Hopefully you'll stick around. And then we'll come back and we'll try to get down to 12 players. It will either be 2 hours or 12 players, whichever comes first after the break. And then we will stop and come back Sunday for day 2.
Cool.
Joey says, I just won $743,000 and a WSOP bracelet. I have nothing to prove, but you do have time to come talk smack about how bad other people play. Joey Walker Foodie, I call. I don't believe you won $743,000, because if you did, you'd have a better outlook on life than what you do about trying to put down other people. I call your bluff. We'll wave goodbye to
Kevin.
OG Lisa and say hello again to Mile High Kev.
I appreciate it, though. Thanks, Lisa.
JD says, is it too late to get into this tourney? No, it's not. We just started a second flight today, and we've got 2 flights tomorrow, 11:15 and 5:15 tomorrow. It is not too late. Tonight, there's several hours left in registration for our flight C. Lots of time. To get in on this Run Good main event.
Would be fair.
It's been fun. Run Good came to the lodge for the first time ever in February, and it was a ton of fun. Decided to come back again, and I think they like us. What's not to like? Lodge Card Club,
Always ace.
in my humble
Always
opinion,
ace.
the single greatest card room on planet
Never
Earth.
anything
No, of course
ever.
not. Even if it's damn ace-7 suited or anything like that there.
No, never. Never jammed.
We were closed down from March 10th to May 26th.
I said I would have jammed the same shit.
We had to turn our lights
By
off.
that time.
Yeah.
But thank goodness, justice prevailed. You cannot keep the greatest poker room on the planet Earth down. It must be open. All in from Goldberg, ace queen suited. I may be a slight bit.
Try that shit one more time now that I'm the fucking.
Yeah, watch me,
Good
buddy.
luck. I swear, any ace, any king, any jack.
No queen, though.
No queen.
That's Father's Day, not Mother's Day.
I just love the lodge so much. I may be using a little hyperbole here.
I really was hoping I could do something.
6 and 8 fold. 9 fold. 1 to 8.
We got to get a side-by-side between seat 2 and 3 with the beards. I mean, that's a beard game right there. Both players whiff on this. Cryptomax, who went to University of North Carolina, and Josh went to the University of Texas. Love Cryptomax, but got to cheer for the Horns in this matchup. 6 for both players. Headed to a chop. Who wants it more? Jump ball. Goes check, check. Both players were showdown value. 42,000 out there, though. Goes check, check.
Oh my God, how
Ain't
we
that
the same
trash?
hand? I was gonna bluff you on the river. I got there.
I was gonna bluff you on the turn, and I got there.
I knew I should read.
Pokerface Ash is in chat. Check out her content on YouTube. She's one of the positive people in poker. You know, poker has sometimes a lot of controversies, a lot of negativity, and every now and then there's some great positive people doing content. Pokerface Ash is definitely one of them. Good stuff. We got to meet Pokerface Ash early on in her content career. So we've known her quite a long time.
Give them for you until there's like 3 or 4 people.
I would like that.
Yeah.
Little known fact about Pokerface Ash. Played college basketball, so you do not want to challenge her to a free throw shooting contest. New player comes to the table.
Old.
Looks familiar. Me too.
Queens versus Ace Jack. For Goldberg's tournament life, there's one Jack for Joel. Looking for an ace or a jack. Doesn't come. And Goldberg's going to get the much needed double up. And Joel is on fumes right now. He's got about 2 bigs.
Look, I,
We got a couple new players. Seat 5, we saw play
what? Yeah.
the final table of the 150,000 guarantee tournament. Joel might have been eliminated there. The chip counts might have been off there. Looks like Joel has been eliminated. When I was reading the chip stacks, it showed that he had about 8,500 chips left, but I guess the graphics might have been slightly off there. Joel will be re-entering the next flight or tomorrow. You know Joel is going to fire again.
Seven bets, 8,000.
So Frank has joined us. And Tushar. And we're down to 26 players in this. We will stop this flight when there are 12 remaining. They will bag and go on to day 2 on Sunday. Josh with a pocket pair here, 14,000 to call. Got 76,000 in his stack. Tough to play pocket fives post flop, and he decides he does not want to tangle with this one. He would have flopped an open ender. We are either streaming until the bag or the end of level 8 of the day. So we've already, this is our 4th level. We'll take a break and come back and do another 4 levels. But so either or, either to the bag or till we finish 8 total levels for the stream. Open ender for Dustin. All in from Kilo with ace jack. And he's going to take it down. Dustin does not want to take the chance here.
2 aces.
That wasn't supposed to turn over.
Ace jack.
Ace jack.
Is that what it said? Oh, hey, Marissa.
There were some food. It's the secondary menu, right? I can't remember bring more details. Oh God. Can I get just like maybe just like a ragu pasta or something? Yeah, let me just get that, and a bottle of Pana would be great. Thank you.
Can I get a water too, please? I'll do regular, it's fine. I'm not bougie like him.
Get food. You,
Oh, got it, yep, yep.
burritos. Thank you. I'll pass.
Ben, who's been a little quiet today with the pocket sevens, will take this one down, and we'll move on to hand number 65 already. There you see Frank and Margie's in the background. And big shout out to our good friends, Angel Insurance Consulting. They sponsor our cumulative winnings page on our cash streams. Business owners and self-employed contractors, go to angelinsuranceconsulting.com for all of your insurance needs.
Go.
short stack at the table is Josh in seat 1 with 66,000. In no panic zone, but he is the short stack at this table. A couple players approaching 300,000 in chips in Tushar and Kilo. Chicago Kid says, "No, so nice to come home from work, crack open a cold one, and watch some lodge poker." Chicago Kid. Why don't you pick up the phone, call Lou Malnati's, and get a sausage and pepperoni pie and deliver it to your house. Send a slice to Slick Rick. Lou Malnati's. They've got great salad, too. There you see the stack sizes. Josh there at the bottom in the short stack. He's got 17 bigs. No need to panic. If you've ever been to Chicago, I highly recommend Lou Malnati's pizza. Not Illuminati's pizza. Lou, L-O-U, Lou Malnati. That's a pizza place in Chicago with several locations. I'm not sponsored by them, but I do like them. Headed to the river. Yet another club. The ace will be good enough for Frank. And Frank will take one down. Jick Jack, I never have been to Biloxi, ever. Been to Jackson, Mississippi, but never Biloxi. Crypto Max takes another one down. Made that great bluff against Kilo a few hands ago. Willing to put his whole tournament life on the line with a bluff on a pretty wet board. And Kilo had top pair, had a pair of kings, and let it go. Greg says he's a Geno's East guy. I get it. I get it. There's a lot of places in Chicago with good pizza.
Come on in.
All in. Ben with ace queen offsuit for about 78,000 chips. Will anybody be able to make this call? Tushar with a pocket pair. Frank with a pocket pair. Frank's going to ask for a count. This would be for half of his chips. Can't imagine he's going to want to which half of his chips. He does not. Tushar with slightly better pocket sixes with a lot more chips. He'd still have about 180,000. But Ben gets it through.
Fold now. Flipping against your hand.
What'd you have?
Threes. Got ace
Yep.
king all day.
Ace queen.
Texas Poker Report says CC's is pretty good. Texas Poker Report. CC's is not pizza. And before you get on me, don't.
Wallet, Marissa, let me go grab it out there.
I know pizza. Pizza is a friend of mine. CC's
I'll give you a
is no friend of mine.
Would have been a ballsy call with these two behind you.
No.
Marissa. Oh, I was going to pay my
Never
tab
a
real
call.
quick.
It's always a
Can you give me
Unless they want to sponsor, they can call me, slickrick@lodgecc.com.
Sorry.
You raised, he called.
Yeah. I'll pay the meal balance when you come back. I gotta get my card. Yeah, but that's for the Aquapana. So thanks. Sorry, Kevin.
Got her on there.
The ladies for Frank. Frank has 2 tickets to the gun show, showing off his guns today with the sleeveless hoodie. You got to be bold to wear a sleeveless hoodie. Never quite seen a sleeveless hoodie. Aces for Goldberg, 3-bet to 22,000. Back to Frank in the cutoff. Be out of position here against the 3-bet Razor with some Broadway cards and lets them go.
Yeah, credit once. That's
Cool.
No more credit.
All right.
Hey, fans, friends, people who are going to be in the Austin area on Thursday, July 9th, you're not going to want to miss it. Deuces Wild Tournament to celebrate Slick Rick's 60th birthday. I'll be 60 on July 9th. Yes. So for a $60 buy-in, because I'm 60, we're going to play Deuces Wild at 6:15 p.m. $20 rebuys till registration ends. Deuces Wild. If you've never played a Deuces Wild tournament, I guarantee you it'll be the most fun tournament that you'd ever play in. And if not, you can tell me I'm wrong. I'm not going to give you your money back, but you can just say, Slick, you're wrong. It wasn't the most fun I've ever played in. Bottom pair for Ben. Checks. Over to Frank with the jacks. Goes check, check.
Dude. Just buy me a beer tomorrow. Fuck.
Oh, well, no, now you have to buy me a beer.
Deal.
It's my birthday. You think I was gonna buy you a beer on my birthday?
You know what? You make a fair point here.
Everyone's buying me drinks tomorrow. I'm gonna blackout drunk.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. You're gonna wake up and your back is gonna hurt because you're 30.
You know that the other night I fucking went out. I fucking passed out in the back here.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Brutal night.
Check mark for the jacks.
Yeah.
Take care, Jan Witt.
Yeah.
In the future, let's just pass back the same $20 till we die. How about that?
That's fine.
That's kind of grim.
Hmm?
Kind of grim.
What? Passing back the same $20 with your friends
Until you die, yeah, until you die. That's,
I'll all be dead sometime. It's all good.
Yeah, I didn't feel like that was that grim.
no, you're right. That's not that grim.
Mildly grim.
Mildly grim, yeah.
I will not be wearing a sleeveless hoodie at my Deuces Wild
Yeah.
birthday party.
We've
That
pretty much
you
do
can,
that already.
I can guarantee you.
Yeah.
If you count rent.
Count what?
You count rent.
Yeah. It might evened you out. I think I was up lifetime, and then the rent, the non-paid rent, or even now. Oh, good. Thank God. Good tank, boys. Get me out of here.
Look,
Oh,
Are we on break?
25 remain. Looks like the break will be after this hand, and we will be taking the break with them. We will have a video to show you of poker hands for the break. Queens for Josh. All in. Ben contemplating making a call here. This would be for the majority of his chips.
62 pop total.
He's really thinking about this. Lays it down, and Josh will win the last hand before break.
What was it? What
Break
was it?
raise.
You're watching the main event of the Run Good Poker Series, Summer Series, here at the Lodge in beautiful Austin, Texas. Players are going on a 14-minute break. We will take it with them. At this time, I'm going to take a little break myself. Check out these highlights from our live stream where Alan Keating was in town just a few weeks ago. We'll see you in about 13 minutes.
It's so nice when you're the first one and you're just like,
I know, just show
get
up
the
with us, yeah.
nice people, you know?
No, it's 2.
Okay, we're gonna, fourth call,
Well, it was too.
raise to 12,000. Fold to 6. Raise
Big slick for Allen. Queens for Easy. Both are extremely deep.
First hand with you.
Watch out, folks.
Flats the 4-bet.
Raise it up front, Doug. No one gives
Top
a
pair rainbow for Allen.
different out here in Texas, man. 9 people put money in behind me.
They really don't give a
Back
shit.
in my day, they fold or call. That's it.
Yeah.
Easy's gonna keep Allen honest for at least one street.
Opening, that's
Check. Allen's not going to check.
Make it like 2K or like.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. People see 2K, they go, fuck that. I'm not playing for 2K. That ain't it.
Allen sizing up Easy's stack.
Easy up heaps. And there's the bet. Looks like to be about 60,000 or so. 65,000. And a quick call. Easy tosses a bluebird in, and that's 100K. Biggest pot of the day. There's the boat.
Looks like we have a non-believer on our hands, Rick. Allen's going to be putting Easy all in, and will he call off the remaining 179?
Oh my God. 300,000. Puts Easy to the test.
Table silent.
E for all of Easy's chips. He's been playing flawless all day. Keating capable of anything. Playing any 2 cards. He makes the call. It's a $613,000 pot. Will be one of the biggest ever on our live stream.
We're good to go.
Makes the call. 613,600. Allen Keating.
Reputation got you paid.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
That's pretty.
Easy was up over 200,000.
He's going to have to rebuild, Rick.
Send it over to Keating in the 7th seed.
Okay.
Hit that thumbs up, maybe even subscribe to our channel. We're on several times a week. We run small stakes, low stakes, mid stakes, high stakes poker, hold'em. We also do some Omaha, some Big O. You'll see some tournaments, even some heads up. We do a little bit of everything on this channel. Our low stakes games we run on a secondary channel.
Well, there is.
Do that for our members
So that is probably.
so they can get a chance to play in this studio.
And then.
Another Jack 4 sighting.
And he's angry at me.
Past that.
This time Easy has it.
Maybe that's the case, actually. Maybe there is a God,
And he's angry.
and you're a heathen.
Yeah. He's not happy with that.
All in from Easy and Allen with the king of clubs.
Wow.
A $400,000 pot.
Oh, my.
Online poker is back in the United States with Club WPT Gold. Get the details in the description below. 2 turns, 2 rivers.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Queen.
Don't look at
There's the club. Easy can't believe it.
it. Don't look at it.
Allen will win the first
All
one.
right, come on. Second run for the locals. Second run for Team Austin.
Team Austin, come
Team
on.
Austin is not having a good go of it.
Don't look at it yet.
For the Longhorns.
Good card.
One more to go.
There's the club. Oh my God. Alan Keating is just destroying this table. Another $400,000 pot to Alan.
What'd you order?
I think the live stream can only go 12 hours.
Big 18. Oh, very nice. How much?
I'm not saying we're going to go that long, but
We gotta raise to 5 from there.
don't have an assigned stopping time today.
Can you switch me to this one?
8 raises to 20. 1/3.
All right. It'd be a very vicious hand.
What can happen on this hand?
And 6 call.
Yeah.
3 players.
Okay.
8 check. Check. 6 check. Good.
30.
6 check. 30. 3
KBM with the wheel. Set for Allen.
Do you want to look at my hand?
This could be huge here. Let's head to the river. 121,000 in the pot. Set a snowman. For Allen, the wheel
What a turn card.
for KBM. A large bet from Allen. And
Just-
KBM just
yeah.
calls with the wheel.
Snap calls with the second. That's
That's
I feel like I could have got more money.
so sick.
Allen is stunned that he just only lost 120K there, honestly.
I like your fold on the turn. I like your fold on the turn.
Yeah?
361,000.
Good.
Might have got
Is
off
it
cheap.
a good fold?
$12 an hour if you pay in advance, 13 if you don't. Play cash. Tournaments you don't pay by the hour, you just pay whatever the buy-in is.
I think the blinds come around.
All you got to do is be a member of the lodge. We sell weekly, monthly, or annual memberships.
Very bad hand. No, it's probably not even a good decision.
8,000.
Yeah. Well, be careful.
Danger spot.
Yep,
Danger
yep.
zone.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm quite clumsy.
Happens to the best. Just in case.
Man, people
2 times.
people just complain about anything. $2? That's all you give? $2? Name another casino that gives $2 poker room comps or poker room.
Drop Mike.
And how about Rolex Datejust, the cheapest Rolex that they sell?
One customer.
I mean, we can't do anything. We're giving away a Rolex watch worth 12 grand, and it's the cheap one.
Oh, Rick's getting a little feisty late night. 2 pair for Doug. Allen's got the ace queen. Let's lock back in here because
85,000.
we're over betting the turn. We haven't seen much of this from Doug today. 141,000 gets a grin from Allen. And He's not going anywhere. 226 in there. Can Allen spike this river card? Did not. Well done by Doug to set up a river jam if he wants it. Although the front door clubs come in, that's kind of scary.
On.
He's not scared. If you got it, you got it.
You have 8-5, 85,000.
Wow. Laser reads from Allen. Snap calls his hand and laughs. He's going to see it too. Take a sip of that beer. That was sick. That was nasty.
I haven't been paying attention to anything.
Makes his call $651,000. Be our biggest pot.
Calls.
Makes the call.
Oh, wow, wow, he actually did have 8-5.
Did you say 8-5?
Yeah,
he goes 85 for 85,000 on the bench.
You made it 85,000,
And he's like,
which
yeah, 85.
which means that you had 8-5.
Doug's back to 650,000.
He's still all play.
Let's go, Mike. We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
Was that the biggest pot of the night right
Yes, biggest pot of the night, 652,000.
It was subconscious.
Yeah, sometimes.
I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore.
Folks, we are just seconds away from the players getting back to the table. 25 players remain in this flight. We will bag at 12. When we get to hand for hand, that means the 13th player. We're going to cut the stream off when we hit 13 because hand for hand just isn't very fun to watch. And we're not winning anything tonight. We're just bagging today. All players in each flight who bag will come back on Sunday for day 2. We will stream on Sunday evening, day 2, and we won't be stopping at all there. We'll just find out a winner. And there you see the stack sizes. Dustin with 12 bigs is our short stack at this table. And we are back in action. Blinds are now 3,000, 6,000, 6,000. So every orbit, you're putting 15,000 of your chips in the middle, whether you want to or not. Big shout out to everybody who's watching from all over the world. We did a roll call earlier. Let's go ahead and do another roll call. Where you're tuning in from all over the world, I'll try to give you a shout out. My name's Slick Rick. Aces for Josh. Kilo with the Snowman. Watch out here. All in for Josh.
Good luck.
And back to Kilo, who lays down his aces. I mean, his eights.
Stole my move. Exactly what I was.
Josh now over 100,000 in chips.
I'm still going to eat. That's fine. Yeah, they can turn it down on their own. Yeah, if it's too loud.
Turn it up.
Really loudly.
We don't have many.
I'm
moves.
going to.
I know. Yeah.
Down on
One of
Whataburger
two
for the
moves,
stream.
basically.
Yeah.
There you go.
I had a pair on that. I wanted to call.
Get out of there.
Wanted to call.
Pushing buttons from Nacogdoches. As we've got an all-in here. Frank with the ladies. Crypto Max with the Cowboys. Oh, no. There will be blood.
Oh.
All in Kings versus Queens. Already a queen.
Oh, yeah.
Already a king in Dustin's hand.
That's 4 diamonds.
No, there's still 5,000.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
You guys are jinxing me pretty hard here.
For Frank's tournament life and Dustin's tournament life,
Gotta catch up.
CryptoMax could knock out 2 players.
There's a queen.
A lady in the window.
No king. No, 10 no king. I gotta go over here. Hang on. Last time I was doing this, the guy hit a fucking 9 on the turn. He's standing right
Dustin looking for a 10.
standing right here.
Is there a tank?
Don't do it.
There is not. So Frank catches the 2-outer for a huge pot. 448,000 chips. And CryptoMax is crippled.
That's hard. And you still have chips.
Dustin is eliminated. CryptoMax says, how did that happen?
We've both seen crazier spins.
New chip in play. Sky blue chips are 25,000. Orange chips are 5,000. Yellow chips are 1,000. We got rid of the purple 500 chips. Big shout out to our moderators, as always, VW Bug, Jim Bonix, and the one and only Yoda of Chatsville. Big slick for Josh. He just had aces. Now he's got big slick. And he's going to go all in. Dusher's asking for a count. He's got 242,000. I don't know if he's going to want to risk 40% of his chips on Jack 10 suited. CryptoMax is all in. So this is for CryptoMax Tournament Life. He is live, though, looking for a 10 or a 4, or else he is done for the day. At least in this flight, he could register for another flight here. CryptoMax looking for a 10 or a 4. Gets the 4. Now it's to fade the ace or king. Hits the ace.
Yeah, 1 out. 2 outs.
And that's it for CryptoMax.
Not that one. GG.
A boat for Josh, and CryptoMax will head on out of the studio. That was a tough one. CryptoMax had kings a few hands ago. He would have had a ton of chips had he faded. And here comes Lang. Lang is a dealer here at the lodge. He goes about 6'5", played trombone in high school, and one hell of a tournament player. Lang finished 4th in the WSOP employees event 2 years ago, of which I had 10% of him.
Love to hear it.
He won $26,000. Slick Rick won $2,600. That was a beautiful thing, a fun night.
Nice.
All in here from Ben with King, Queen offsuit.
Piece of hardware.
You were like, you're basically out of tournament, and then
And let's see if Kilo makes the call. He does. And Ben is in trouble here. He is dominated. Interesting all in there with King Queen offsuit with 13 bigs. I mean, he wasn't in panic mode. Hits his king though. Looking for an ace or a 10. Doesn't come. So Ben gets the much needed double up.
Behind at this table at the minute.
Put it in bad.
Ouch.
I took a walk out around the room. It's hopping. Went on a little walk. There you see the stacks of this in the studio. Lang comes to the table with 16 bigs. Lang played trombone in the Austin High Maroon Marching Band. Not a basketball player, even though he goes 6'5". You can't teach height. This is flight B of the main event. Buy-in was $600. Flight A was yesterday. That had 103 entries. This has 97. Already 200 entries with 3 flights to go. Today at 5:15 started another flight, and then tomorrow 11:15 a.m. and 5:15 p.m. 3 more flights, and we're going to shatter this guarantee. Ooh, the Salt Lick Barbecue shirt. He got rid of his sleeveless hoodie. Maybe he heard word on the break from people at home saying, I mentioned the sleeveless hoodie. He put on his Salt Lick t-shirt. I hope Frank wasn't offended because Frank's a pretty big guy. I don't want him mad at me. I meant nothing. Wear your sleeveless hoodie. Jim Bonnick says Salt Lick is garbage. I wouldn't say garbage. There are a lot of barbecue places below Salt Lick on the list. Come on, Jim Bonnick. Garbage is a little harsh. All hearts. Nobody with a heart. Ben is saying, I'm repping a heart. and Josh will get out of the way. Dinner time. How you doing? You know my son, Zach. There's the Lodge cam. Lodge is popping on this Friday around 6:30. Those are some cash tables. I was walking by one cash table. There was a $2,000 pot on a 1-2 table. Maybe I'm going to play some poker after this stream. Frank fires out 9,000 with middle pair here. Josh with bottom pair in trouble. But he's going to come along looking for an ace or a 7. Goes check, check. To the river we go. Another spade. Josh has the key card of ace of spades. He could bluff here, knowing that Frank can't have the nut flush because he's got the key card. Let's see if he tries to bluff here with 51,000 out there, or does he just want to take his 7s to showdown value? He does check, and Frank is going to win this hand. It goes check, check. Both players will take their pair, show it down, and Josh says, maybe I missed an opportunity there. Runner, runner, spades with me having the ace of spades in my hand. Frank sitting with 463,000 chips. That's a ton of chips, folks. So I found out tonight that if you download the NADC app on your phone, you can use Poker 10 and have an NADC burger delivered to you from their downtown Round Rock location. If you want. I may do that this weekend. Lang lays it down, and Frank will win yet another pot. For those of you who have played here at the Lodge, you earn $2 comp for every hour you play on our cash tables. I put how to redeem your comps on my Instagram stories today because I get asked a lot, okay, I play here a lot. How do I redeem my comps? How do I know how many comps I even have? Well, we've got a couple kiosks set up where you can go and scan your QR code on your Lodge membership card, and it'll tell you exactly how many you have, and you can redeem them very easily.
Oh.
Heads up here. And Tushar with the queens. Ronald, thank you so much for saying that. Jared, I'm going to take that as a compliment. Is that a compliment? I think it is.
Thanks, Kevin.
We're going to wave goodbye to Mile High Kev and say hello again to OG Lisa. There's the lodge cam. Look at all those smiling faces. Look at all those chips at the 1-2 table, right? Oh, my God. Look at all those chips out there. By the way, our restaurant, Frank and Margie's next door,
Like, you guys
sold out again.
normal room.
We opened that restaurant May the 16th. It has been sellout every single night it's been open. $20 players remain. We're going to stop when we hit 13 players because we won't put everybody through the torture of going hand for hand without seeing the second table. So we'll stop when it hits 13. All in for Lang with ace queen. Josh with big slick. Josh with a chance to knock Lang out. Makes the call, and he's in great shape. Has Lang dominated.
I'm telling you, I've seen some gnarly stuff from this guy.
Look,
Lang looking for a lady. Ooh, there's the king.
10 of hearts.
Couple hearts maybe for Lang. It's over. Lang, our good friend and dealer here at the lodge, Lang will leave us. He's one hell of a tournament player. Love the way Lang plays tournaments. But he's going to be gone. Josh in chat says, shout out Josh and Slick Rick. What's going on, Josh? Another one of my son's good buddies. So Josh now with 190,000 chips, starting to chip up. Pair of craps for Frank, wearing the Longhorns cap, which automatically vaults him 3 steps up in my eyes. Hook 'em horns, baby. Tushar thinking about it, but with just Jack high here, playing a hand against somebody who could send you home, there's a better spot for Tushar, and he realizes that. Yoda, what I meant was upload you not only have to register for a Club WPT account, you've got to upload your ID. That's what I meant by uploading your ID. It asks for you to complete the registration process. You have to upload your ID. And if I confused people about that, I'm sorry. But no, you don't have to upload anything for the lodge. But when you go and you open a Club WPT Gold, go to clubwptgold.com, register, and it asks for you to upload your ID. If you just register without uploading your ID, it's not going to be good. Once you're registered, doesn't cost you anything, takes about 2 minutes, but it would be the worst bad beat in history if you were on a table and the bad beat hit and you couldn't collect any of the money. Right now it's sitting at $28,000. It goes up $1,000 every day at noon. That would be a bad beat. Yes, it doesn't matter which code you registered with. Lodge, code Doug, Brad. Just as long as you are registered. Duchar 3-bets here with ace-3 and Goldberg with the ever-attractive 8-7 of clubs. We'll lay it down. And what we're talking about, folks, the progressive bad beat is back. Right now it's sitting at 28,000. Goes up 1,000 every day. Quad fives on Hold'em has to lose with both cards playing in your hand. And the PLO tables, a flopped straight flush must lose, and that would activate the bad beat. But, as we mentioned, if you are not registered, an account registered on Club WPT Gold, you cannot collect any proceeds. So go to Club WPT Gold. If you ever were thinking about coming to the lodge, just have an account already set up, and you'll be eligible for the moolah. $19 players remain. And there's trips for Kilo. Frank's going to fire out 12,000 into 36. Kilo just going to flat here. No raise for Kilo. Here comes the boom, maybe. Time for Kilo to lower the boom. It's 18,000 to call. He's got 109,000. He's going to raise it to 56,000.
Yeah, 50 left. I bet the turn. Now that I know you have it. Otherwise, I would be guessing.
And lays it down.
Sounded like you were shoving there. I had a pair. You got a king. He wins.
We'll be back on air Sunday as you see the stack sizes. Sunday will be day 2 of this tournament. Happy Father's Day on Sunday. I'm going to be going to lunch with the family and then coming back here in the evening where we'll have the culmination of this main event. Somebody's going to walk out of here and start the week off with a pretty big sandwich. I imagine a huge payday in the wee hours of Monday morning. Hope it's not too wee. We'll get going on Sunday after the dinner hour, so just subscribe to our channel, hit the notification, and the minute we start going on air on Sunday, you'll be notified. I slept here last Monday morning, this past week. I highly do not recommend sleeping on the bunker couch. Very uncomfortable. And no room service. That is true, Professor. That is true. Ace on the flop here for Kilo. If you want to come play in this tournament, still plenty of time to do so tonight or tomorrow. 11:15 tomorrow is flight
The hand was being shuffled.
D. And 5:15 p.m. is our final flight, flight E. $600 is all it takes, and you'll get your chips and a seat. Gut shot for Tushar, pair of nines for Goldberg, and top pair for Frank. So everybody with a little something, something here. Jack would be a spicy little card. Don't know why the graphics are showing 19 left. I think that may be too much because I'm getting word that the stream will be ending here. At the end of next hand. So there may be fewer people than 19 remaining.
I gotta move that thing. Or lose some weight.
Make a better door than a window, huh?
So two of the larger stacks battling here, 162,000 out there. Frank with the top pair, two pair, queens and fives with the king kicker.
A little bit of Spanish. Vaguely, like, the smallest.
Conversational.
Conversational, yeah. A little bit of Italian.
Oh, have you been to Italy? Italy's nice.
My mom's side's Italian.
Oh, nice. You have family that lives there?
Distant. Like, not really.
150.
And Tushar's going for it with 10 high.
Everything.
Fires out 150,000. Would leave him with crumbs if he gets called here. A very aggressive play from Tushar, going for it.
How much more do you have? You can just jam it.
Will he lay this down? Going to do some inventory here.
I don't know how you're bluffing here. How can you bluff?
In the blender is Frank. What would you do, folks? If he's wrong, he's down to 200,000 chips. If he's right, he'd have a ton of chips. Lays it down, Tushar, making moves.
See you later. Aces.
And says you will see it later on stream.
Nobody ever folds that hand.
What a play by Tushar.
Check call, check call, check. Snap. You have aces.
And while we were all riveted to that hand, Alan Watts is giving us a total critique of what we've done wrong with our award-winning studio. My God, Alan. Chill out, bro. Just enjoy the free content. Put over $500,000 into this room. Studio, so chill, baby, chill. I don't come to your house and tell you you should change your curtain. Told this is the last hand. Hand number 91.
they're bringing more people in here.
So that will do it for this stream.
Full tables.
This is flight B. We started flight C already.
Or no, that's.
If you want to be in on the action for this main event, 250K guarantee, a couple more flights tomorrow, 11:15 and 5:15. It's been our pleasure to bring you this action. On Sunday, we will not be stopping until there is a winner. That will be day 2. Appreciate everybody joining us today. For everybody here at the Lodge, take care, everybody.